We practiced it. In practice, I went over it. I watched it in the hotel. I knew it was coming. If you watch it back, I was creeping towards it, so I knew the slant was coming from the boundary, and I just made the play.
You knew it was coming when? You knew it was coming like before the snap or at the
Once the back went out, I became the shadow four. I went back to the hash. Seen him kind of creeping towards the boundary, and I knew the ball was gonna come. So
you were on this defense last year. What has been the biggest difference to you, I guess, watching from where you guys were last year to these first 3 weeks this season?
Probably the biggest difference is just, I guess, just knowing everything now. Like us becoming more closer together than last year. I know we had a couple of injuries, but I think this year we're way more closer.
The strength of this team right now?
I feel like that just fueled us more. That's one of our leaders, our captains. He went out the game, and my dog Devon, he went in. He did his thing in there, and that just fueled us to keep going.
As a safety room, talking about TaMarcus and AJ getting interceptions as well, and all of y'all kind of joining in on the party tonight.
Man, those are my dogs. We call it. We break it out in the safety room, headhunters. We all just been manifesting it. So being right down the road in college, listening to the stadium, always wanting to play here. So it's just a full circle moment for me.
It feels like you really carved out a role, particularly on third downs. How does the defense sort of change, and what is your sort of role on these like third down packages where you're coming in? There's 3 guys in the field.
Third down, I'll come in. We have for this week it was 3rd and 7. So and 3rd and long, I'll come in as our prowler package. I'll come in as a dime.
That are going to press, that are going to make those key plays they need. We got guys on the line that are, going to make the plays up front. We're going to stuff the run, and that's what we're built off of, being fast, violent, physical, and aggressive. I mean,
how much fun is that? The aggressiveness. You're not waiting for them to come to you. You're going to attack them.
Oh, it's fun. No, it's fun. I've been having a lot of fun in this defense, and this is the best decision I ever made coming here, and I'm blessed by God to be here.
Jack, what was it like when Whit went out and then to have West go out and see Zach come in? I mean, those guys are obviously important on defense.
Yeah, I mean, those guys are my best friends, so just from that standpoint, it's hard seeing that. You want the best for them, but, overall, we got depth. I mean, that is how you have a championship team. If you don't have depth, it's hard to have a championship team, and this team has depth. That is the one thing that is the telltale sign of why we're so successful, is that guys, when they need to step up, they're going to still make the plays, whether in the 1, 2, or even 3 deep in this case. We had guys in the 3 deep step up and make plays all night, so to be a successful team and defense, that's what you have to have.
Did you guys notice just early on in the game, y'all's pressure, y'all were getting on Lagway, maybe that kind of affected some of the throws he was making, and just talk about maybe how it was a complete defensive effort to where y'all's pressure up front maybe relayed into some of his mistakes.
It comes down to when you have good players in the secondary, you can be aggressive with your rushes. You can be aggressive as a front, and that's something that we've strived off of all camp. Being uber aggressive up front, being physical, dominant, and getting after and letting those guys in the back make plays. It's about winning one-on-ones, and if you want to win games in the SEC, win a national championship, and an SEC championship, you got to win one-on-ones. And we got guys that can win one-on-ones.
What about the idea of the defense kind of being the backbone of this team right now while the offense is figuring it out?
Yeah, no, the offense, they're going to get it rolling. They have every single tool, every single key that they need, but at the end of the day, we got their back. It don't matter what situation we're in. I mean, that's our mentality. Coach Baker preaches that over and over. It doesn't matter if it's a sudden change, if we're on the 15-yard line of the opposing side of the field, we're going to get after it. We're going to be aggressive, and we're still going to attack them. We're going to stop them. Minimal points.
Was this one personal for you?
I mean, it was just fun. It's a blessing to, play my old team, and, I love all those guys. My coaches over there, I'm thankful for my time. I wouldn't trade it for the world, and I wouldn't trade my journey for the world. I'm blessed to be where I'm at now, and I love this team, and I'm just thankful to be a Tiger right now.
Inside the 5, the Gators inside the 5. So talk about your overall performance and how you played tonight.
Yeah, I was very pleased with how I played. There's a new game plan every week, on special teams, and, I think we executed that pretty well tonight. It's definitely a great feeling to be able to do that, in this atmosphere. And, yeah, I think it was a great night, man.
Coach called you the offensive weapon tonight. How does that sound to hear as a punter after a game?
Yeah, definitely good. This week at practice actually come up to me and, said to be ready to make an impact this weekend. And I was ready. I tell Nuss before every game, keep me off the field tonight, but, I'll have his back, if he can't do that. So, yeah.
Is that one of your better games?
Yeah, for sure. This season definitely. I haven't looked at the numbers yet, but I'd say, overall it's probably, my best game so far in my college career. So to be able to do that, on this environment compared to last year, is big for me.